she had sent her this long thing, and all Kyra responds is, I don't want a relationship. And then like a week later,
we started dating.
Hit Mac. You feel the vibe is contagious. Look in your eyes, it is dangerous. Grateful I.
Hey guys, I just broke my neck. Hey guys, I'm Janaea.
I'm Kyra.
And today we're going to be making a video about how we met. And, okay, so like in our last video, we talked about how, one of the questions was like how we met. And we said school. So, let me take it back to the top. Okay, so I don't even know how to start. So like, okay, so around, I guess like this time last year, I wasn't planning on going back to school that semester, which was last August, right? Is when it started. Mm-hmm. But then I decided I wanted to go back and play basketball again and relive that whole thing, you know? And so then I reached out to our coach and was like, I want to play. So I decided I signed up for classes and decided to go back to school. And
so I didn't know which school I was going to go to, but I knew I was going to go to school because I just had graduated from high school. So, my old coach said he knew somebody who was coaching and he was really nice and he was like a good coach and stuff. So I went to look at the school and fast forward, I decided to go to the school. So yeah.
I didn't start going to basketball practices until like 2 weeks until it started because I was still working at my old job and I had to like close things off there before I started going back to school. And so I like went like the first week of September or something, and like at the time I didn't have my car, and so my coach would give me rides to practice and stuff on the first day. And then like, mind you, like I was so ugly because like I was not because I was big, I was ugly. It just wasn't all happening right then, you know. I like was hecka big. I had like no hair. You want me to go off? Hold on.
Go off.
Hold on, go off.
Go off.
Go off.
Go off.
Go off.
Go off.
I'm not going somewhere. And like in high school basketball, I got like 4 or 5 concussions. And so like bright lights like give me headaches and stuff. And so I always wore sunglasses. And I came around, I had my little bag and I came around with my sunglasses and I seen the girl, like she says, with red hair.
It was red hair.
It was pink.
Red hair.
And I seen like her, Kyra, and then our other like teammate for a couple weeks. I'm sitting there and so I thought she was dating. I like just like based off of like who was there like taking everything in. I thought she was dating a girl on our team.
She thought this because we had similar tattoos, which doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, and they weren't even the same. It just was the same shape on our arms.
They were both triangles. I was like, oh, maybe they have like matching tattoos. Like that's cute. A team sleepover. This is the first time we cuddled. So we had a team sleepover, right? And mind you, like every person at that sleepover was lesbian, right?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, everyone. Who wasn't? Everyone was lesbian.
And everyone was lesbian. And but me, and like mind you, like this whole time I like just banged on my life.
She banged, she wasn't gay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm not lesbian, like I'm not gay, I'm not gay, what the heck. And then
to a point where it was like, why are you saying it so much if you're not gay? Like, we get it, you're not gay, but if you're like, she was doing it too much. So it was like, eh.
Okay, and so at that sleepover, right, like we just like we were like hecka close, and we were just like being like, we enjoyed being stupid together basically. And she fucking like made me cuddle her. Like, do you remember that?
Bro,
Bro, you were like, if you don't fucking cuddle me, I'm a kid.
That was a joke. I was joking, and then
She still does this to this day, and we're together.
no,
so.
I know I do not do that. She said, "Oh, can you cuddle me?" Oh,
Now I do. That day I didn't.
Cuddle me. I don't remember. I have like bad memory.
But she did. She like cuddled me, and then like we ended up having like another sleepover the next day. You're gonna have to insert the picture because it's hecka funny. Like we were just hecka stupid, and we were gonna sleep like. I was gonna sleep on the couch, and then she came on the end, and I have this picture where
She invited
the entire
me on
time.
the couch.
You just made that up.
She invited me on the
And
couch.
I just kept farting on her, and she had no idea.
It was
hecka funny.
so rude. But then I ended up moving on the floor, and guess who ended up moving on the floor next to me? Anyway,
Whatever. And then she fucking like what were you even doing? Like trying to fly on me.
No, we were doing yoga. I said a
She-
couple of yogas challenge.
She was doing yoga on top of me, and while she was crushing me. We always used to like hold hands, but we're like, it just is like, it's just what we did.
All this is well documented too. Like it
Very.
wasn't like under wraps or anything. Like
No, we didn't care. We would
well,
always.
I was
do it.
already gay, so it didn't matter to me. So
But when we would go
I
out
don't
in
know why
public,
you did this because I
'Cause-
was.
no, you were gay. You were bi.
Shut up! I'm cutting that out. I'm not putting that in there.
Why?
Cause I'm not putting that in there.
Why?
Cause I'm not.
You have to be honest.
I am being honest.
Okay, anyways. But we used to hold hands and stuff. And then, like, what? I don't know, like...
Then she was just hooked on me. Like she was calling me, like
No.
FaceTiming
That
me
was
nonstop.
after I got hurt.
Okay. what
Before
is-
I got hurt, like, we just used to, like...
No, you FaceTime me before you got hurt too.
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's just because, like, I was funny and she was funny and she made me laugh. Like, it's not... Like, I laugh a lot, but usually because I make myself laugh. But she actually makes me laugh, like, nobody else. So, like, besides my dad. And I should say my mom, too, because if she sees this, she'd be like, I'm the funnier one. But she makes me laugh like no other. So that's why, like, I always used to talk to her. Like, why wouldn't you want to talk to somebody who makes you laugh? And then, so what, like, season rolled around. And, like, mind you, from August, I guess, until now, we've spent, like, almost every single day, besides Sundays, almost every single day with each other. Well,
Like the weekends, like sometimes we would hang out, but like not really. But
just
weekdays,
like Saturdays if we had games or something.
weekdays, every day, like almost all day, because then we would have games, and then we would have to drive. Like if they were away games, we'd have to drive, and we wouldn't get back to school till like 11, and we would sit next to each other on the bus.
Yeah, we'd sit next to each other. We wouldn't like let anyone else sit next to us.
Right.
It's like funny because like all of this, like she said, is very well documented. Like it just was. I don't know. And then yeah. So then like I don't know. I would text my best friend and was like, I don't know if like I like her or not. I don't know if it's like lust or if it's like
You know me, and,
love.
you know me,
And I didn't know if it was just like I just like you don't know, like I couldn't like put my finger on it if it was like I just have love for her as like a friend or like I just like her because I like her. And mind you, it's hecka funny. It's not funny, but when like we were good friends, you know, and she talked about how she'd get all these girls and this and that and this and that, and I was like, I don't know how anyone could ever remember when I said that.
Oh yeah, she said, I don't know how anybody could ever find you attractive. I was like, wow. Let me pull out my receipts.
I used to like text my best friend and be like, so I don't know, like I was saying earlier, like I don't know if I like her or if it's just me being like, I don't know. And then
Cause you know me, you see me, you know me.
okay. And so
I'm like a remote control. I be I be turning these.
You can't
These
use
girls.
the same thing twice.
No, that's different. I sound like a remote control. I be turning these girls like channels.
Girl. So I used to just text her and be like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I might like her, but I don't know if I just like her, if I don't just like her. Like, I don't know. And
If
then,
she just liked me as a friend,
Yeah,
and she's
like-
confusing the feelings.
yeah, I didn't, like, I couldn't define, like, where the feelings were. Like, if it was, like, let's say this half is, like, friendship, and I care about her as a friend, or this half, like, oh, I might actually like a girl. And then, so yeah, and she was like, well, she looks at you as just a friend, like, she wouldn't know unless, like, either you tried or you told her. And she's like, you should ask her if she finds you attractive. And I was like, I can't fucking say that. Like, knowing our relationship, like, I'd be like, do you think I'm cute? And you'd be like, no. Like, you'd say some stupid shit.
I would
like,
say like some snarky remark.
Right.
I wouldn't be like, no. That's...
like, why would anyone think you're cute? Like
she literally said that to me. She's like, why do you think anybody would think you're attractive?
yeah,
And
like, that's, but that's just, like, how our,
friendship was.
yeah, like, we just, whatever. And so I never did, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, I don't know.
like,
And
I
then-
can't do that one.
Yeah, I was like, X-nay. And then, like, that, yeah, so, like, we would always, like, hold hands and all types of stuff. And that Saturday night is when we went to Gypsy's. Then we spent the night at her house, and we spent the day there all day. And then that Monday is when you got your nose pierced.
Oh,
And I stayed the night
true.
there.
Yeah.
I, mind you, like, I was over here for, like, damn near 3 days straight.
But yeah.
I, like, left for a little bit, basically, and I came right back. That Tuesday, I had my surgery, right? So, like, I don't know. It was a lot going on for me because, first, I've never had a surgery. And, like, I don't know. Like, it was a lot for me. And then, I was over at her house. And, like, we were cuddling, like we do now, but we weren't dating. And then we were just, like, I don't even know. We were cuddling, right?
We weren't doing anything. She was trying to make big moves on the kid, and
I was
she said
not making moves.
she was making big moves on
I
the kid.
said
and
what?
then-
I don't know. We were just, like, cuddling. Okay, so, like, can I show them? So we were asleep like this, right? Like, I was asleep like this.
And then her leg was
And then, like-
over my two legs.
yeah,
And then my hand was like on her
no,
like thigh.
yeah, it was like on my thigh. You know, it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
close. Like, you know, when like somebody's touching your thigh, you get a little excited.
What?
I was just thinking about it because, like, sorry, mom and dad, skip through this. And then, okay, so, like, I was sleeping like this, like, on her chest. And then I was like, oh, shit. Like, I honestly...
And I was knocked the hell out. I was like, I was out. No, I'll tell you when I woke up. Keep going, right? Reenact it. Go ahead.
Okay, and then, like, I don't know what was going through my head. I think I just really said, fuck it, you know?
And then she took my hand and,
And then I
moved
took
it to
her
her
hand.
booty.
Okay, but it was already, like,
It was
like,
on the
already
thigh,
on my
and then
thigh.
she moved it on her booty, and she.
Did
and
you
then,
wake
like,
up then?
Yeah, I was like getting awake, but I was still like, you know, when you like wake up but you're not fully awake.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how I was, and then.
And then, okay, so I was, like, laying on her chest.
She was like this, and then I moved my head like this because I was like, I thought in my head I was like, oh, she's about to kiss me. Like I'm not stupid. I know what's about to happen.
You never told me that.
I know what's about to happen. I'm not stupid. And then,
And then...
so I was like, am I okay with this? And I was like, fuck it, yeah. I like, okay, so she was like this.
I was like this. Okay, and then, like, no joke.
Like this for like 10 minutes, like this.
Like, our lips were damn near kissing. We were just like this. And then I had to make the first move.
Bro,
and
because
then
I'm not
I
gonna
just...
make the first move. So we were at her aunt's house, and it was either the day.
And I already, mind you, I already told them all that, like, I just said she was my girlfriend because that was going to be easier than saying anything else.
Okay, so like it was either the day I came or the next day, whichever day the second was. We were on her aunt's couch, and then we had sent in our group chat, our team group chat.
I forgot about that.
We had sent in our team group chat a video of us kissing, and we're like, I don't know what we said, but we said something, and then they're like, are y'all together? And then I was like, I looked at my phone and I was like, did you see that? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, so what do I put? And she was like, I don't know. And then we went back and forth like that for like a couple minutes, like not that long. And then I was like, you're a grown woman. What do you want? And, do you remember that? And then she's like, yeah, I guess. And then I was like, okay. And then that was basically how we started dating.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. And
sorry for the long wait on the next video.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have this one and then one more out, like back to back, pretty much.
Within this week. And we're going to try and stay more consistent. But we appreciate all the love we've gotten so far. And thank you to all of our subscribers.
And we're out.
Ah!
That's enough.
You were talking to me too.
You feel the vibe is contagious.